guys have a favorite song you guys wrote? If so, is there a reason why it's your favorite?
I guess that's individually, or I guess
It's individually.
Anyone have an answer?
I think my favorite song, like off the new record, is I probably listen to Fearless the most. So I guess that's my favorite. Probably because I don't know why, but it just catches my attention. It's a very passionate song, and I really like Thieves and Bones too, because we weren't expecting that song to be like that good until like the day before we finished it, and it was just like, what? Okay, anyways, I'm done with that question.
Okay.
Do you guys have one? Favorite song? I would say my favorite song is, I would have to say The Clearing is probably one of my favorite songs. Just really dynamic. And it's real, and I guess that goes along with like it's probably one of my favorite songs to play live. I don't know.
It's very weird talking about our own songs.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song of theirs?
I do. I really like Thieves and Bones.
Why then?
It's really catchy. It's
cool.
It's really catchy. I mean, they're my friends, but I'd listen to it if they weren't my friends, you know?
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love you.
Love. Is that also the song you like to play live?
Yeah.
Fearless.
Yeah. I think so.
The Fearless is pretty like heavy hitting at some points in the song, so like it's just fun to like move around and rock out to, so you can feel it more when you're rocking out and just getting into it, so it's really fun to play.
I know all my fans out there who listen, you guys are going to be mad at me because I said I changed my questions, but I'm really curious. Who writes the lyrics, and do you all write the music together?
Well, I write the lyric. Well, Jamie. I'm Jamie speaking. But I write the lyrics. On the last record, it was kind of like a couple of us like put into it, but like on this new record, like I did most of it, and then the music, like there's like a couple songs where it was like more of like a group effort, but like I usually have like a starting point, and then we all build off of that, and so like we're all writing it together, but there's a like initial thought you have to go off of, so yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if you guys are signed, but I listen to the AP Magazine's podcast, and a lot lately that keeps coming up about how a lot of new bands that have barely even started get signed because it may be because of MySpace friends count. They have like 1 million friends, and it's so huge, or the fact that their sound is what is in quotation marks. Then their CD comes out and it doesn't sell, and they are dropped. And from the last band I interviewed, Say Smile, they said Victory Records is really known for this. And now I'm not saying you guys should be scared, but do you guys ever feel scared or nervous for another band that just gets signed?
I don't know. I think going into any contract you sign with record labels, like it's kind of like hit or miss. Like I know a couple of record labels that if they sign a band, they really push you for your first record. If you don't do well, like that's it, kind of. Like you're stuck until the contract's up, and so like you have to go into it, being careful and cautious about stuff. But I mean, labels, depending on what label you get onto, like they can really help you, get your music out there. And I mean, some people just want to do it for fun and stuff, but others want to make careers out of it. So maybe a label is the way to go sometimes. And then if you're just doing it for fun, like you don't need a label, you're just doing it for fun. And but yeah, you definitely have to go into it being cautious, because you could totally be in a contract and be screwed screwed, after that first record, or they might not even push the first record, so you'd be screwed in that sense too. So, yeah, but you gotta be careful either way.
Okay. What would you tell bands that are just getting started?
Jeff, do you want to answer this one?
Sure. Because of our show last night, Jeff.
Always be prepared and don't lose your iPod if you have anyway. Practice. Get down your get your whole act together, your show, your music, it depends on what your goal is with your band, but if you're trying to take it serious and really do something, like you want to it's nice when you see bands that are really tight together and they play well together, and also try to become friends with your guys in your band, because so many bands break up so quick because they just get in fights, and then
become friends with other bands.
And we missed out on how the industry is. You need to know people. Like for us, we want to know people to know the people, not because they can maybe help us in the future, if that's the case, so be it, but we really want to build relationships and get to know people for who they are, not just what they can do for us, so. But, you do need to get to know people so you can, further your band, because, everyone helps each other out in the industry, so.
Okay. Why do you guys think bands feel they have to be signed in order to be successful?
Well,
I don't know. Okay.
Well, I don't think bands necessarily have to be signed to be successful, but it just depends on each band's certain situation, what situation they're in, and who they're signing to, because there's a lot of labels out there, and some of them are bigger, some of them are not, and it's just the amount of how much exposure that you're getting put out there, and how well people are grasping and taking to the music. So it's kind of I don't think labels are exactly. I think they're definitely a step in the right direction if you find a good a deal, but not necessarily all the time. Labels aren't necessarily. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say.
It's why do they feel they need to be signed? I think it's just money, we're not all about money, but if you want to make a career out of it, you gotta be getting paid at shows. You gotta be selling some merchandise to make money and get from the show to show, and then hopefully expand your fan base. And so I feel that bands they feel that they need to be signed in order to be successful. Just they don't want to have all the pressure on them to do all the work. But if you want to be in a band, it's all hard work. It doesn't stop even when you get on the label. You need to keep on pushing yourself. And we're not on a label, but I think we have that idea in our heads that even if it were to happen in the future, we still work for it. But why they feel they should be or need to be signed to be successful. I don't know. I think younger kids just think that's the way that you get successful, 'cause you get on a label and they help you out, but sometimes it's like I said before, they might screw you over, but it's all, I don't know, it's all hit or miss, you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes you need to go for it if it feels right, but I don't know if that answers the question.
It does. It's getting the direction.
Alright.